Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you how I roast a full hard chicken in the oven. Now for this recipe I'm going to be using hard chicken, but if you want you can use soft chicken. It's totally up to you. So if you are interested, keep watching. Now here is my chicken. Like I said before, I'm going to be using hard chicken, and I think the Italians call this ganilla or galina. Let me know which one is the correct one. So I've cleaned the chicken and I'm patting it dry with a paper towel, and now I just cut off the butt because obviously I don't need it. Now into a bowl I'm going to be adding some rosemary, and now I'm going to be adding some thyme as well. And to that I will also be adding some garlic powder, and I will also be adding some seasoning cubes. Now I'm going to be adding this Italian meat seasoning. This seasoning is so good for cooking or roasting or anything meat. Like I always say in my videos, I love cooking meat with this seasoning. It is so good. So now I just added some salt and I'm going to mix it. And I almost forgot. To that I will also be adding some curry powder, and I will also be adding some paprika powder as well. Now for the full list of ingredients I used in this video, please make sure you check the description box below. So after mixing everything together, we are going to preheat our oven. Just preheat your oven the way you normally use it. I'm preheating mine in 220 degrees Celsius, and I then turn on the up and down burner. Now back to our chicken. I'm going to be rubbing the chicken with some extra virgin olive oil, just a generous amount of the oil. I'm going to be rubbing it from the back to the front, and then I'll also add some oil inside the hole. Now once I'm done with that, I'll start rubbing in the powdered spices that we mixed earlier, making sure that I rub it all over the chicken, both inside and outside. And I'm also going to be pouring some of that inside the hole as well. And as you can see now, I'm using every bit of that powdered spices. None is left. So here is my vegetables. I have some celery stalk here. I have some carrot. I have some ginger. I have 1 white onion and half purple onion. So I'm going to cut them into pieces. I will stuff some inside the tiny hole in the chicken, and then I will throw some in the oven baking pan. Now I just wanted to say something. After washing the chicken, make sure you pat it dry with a paper towel, because that way all the spices will stick to that chicken properly. Because if you don't pat it dry with a paper towel, it is going to be slippery. Yeah, so make sure to pat it dry with a paper towel. Now I'm done stuffing the vegetables and it's time to roast. Before that, I'm just going to be adding some pepper. Why I didn't add it earlier is because I don't want the hotness of the pepper on my fingers. So I just added it lastly. And before we pop it inside the oven, I'm going to be pouring some of that olive oil. I'm making sure I massage it again with the fork, because obviously I don't want the hotness from the pepper on my fingers, like I said before. So I just put the chicken inside the preheated oven and I let it grill or roast for 1 hour. Okay, it wasn't up to 1 hour, but it was some minutes, like 55 or 50 something minutes. Then I took it out from the oven and I just poured some melted butter. This is totally optional, but I wanted the flavor from the butter to go inside the chicken, so that's why I'm adding some butter to it. If you want, you can pour some of that olive oil. It's totally fine. So after that, I put it back in the oven and let it roast for another 40 to 45 minutes, and I took it out from the oven. I also later put it back in the oven for up to 30 minutes again. So now I took it out from the oven and covered it with a foil paper. That will help the moisture to stick inside the chicken without drying out, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's it guys. I hope you try this. If you want a perfectly roast chicken, try this method. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.